Well, here we are with the latest installment of a non-weekly series, kind of just, I guess, as shit is moving along. Trying to facilitate several things at the moment. I have a feel I am handling it pretty well so far. We just got back from Phoenix. We left on Sunday night. Sorry for the long pause. It is, the time change has really screwed me up a little bit. A little 2-hour time change kind of, yeah, threw me off. We left Sunday, got there Sunday night. Chilled Monday. Saw Billy Monday night. Tuesday, dipped out, returned everything, came back home. Man, my teeth are terrible, and I will probably have to wear dentures at some point. It was a smooth process. Among the way, we had a few snaggles in the mix. Monday, before we went to Billy, there were contrasting rules for going to the show. Some people were saying you had to have your vaccination card. Others were saying you didn't. She had a show there a couple days ago, and I guess for that one they did require them. This one they didn't. It was literally 2 days before that they sent out a requirement, send out something saying we're not going to require this. But that's why it was conflicting, because on the website it says it was. So there were two very mixed things. Before we headed to the show, we discovered my daughter lost her passport and her vaccination card. And I was starting to shit my pants a little bit, because I thought we weren't going to be... on top of also not being able to fly home, I was like, the whole purpose of this trip was to see this show. And I was like, this might not happen now. But we got there. They got us in like on one of the gates in the back. And we got right in. We got to our section, saw the show. Had a blast. Finished it up. Had some filibertos, which was some pretty delicious Mexican food. The service was not, it was very weird. They told her my order. She repeated my order back, handed me my daughter's food, and said, okay, it just like dipped on me, like kind of just threw the bag and turned around, and I was like waiting there. She comes back, she's like, yes, and I was like, you forgot the food, the number 15 I ordered. Oh yeah. And then I found out like they charge hella money for just like the smallest burrito, and that's neither here nor there. The service was shitty, but damn it, the food was fucking delicious. I got me a little carnitas plate, had my rice, beans, cheese, lettuce, tomato fixtures, a little guacamole on the top, a little sour cream. It was delicious. And yeah, we finished up. We got back home. I immediately called Lost and Found, TSA, airports, everyone. And of course, no one turned it in. I'm now starting to think, actually, I need to do this now, because I completely just came to the realization this morning that I need to go check that still. It's possible that it got lost. We're there. But thankfully, with Southwest, because she's under 18, they didn't she didn't require any sort of identification, so they have it lined up with the TSA policy. TSA policy always says check with your airlines to see what they require, but it's like they follow with TSA. The vaccination card, they just had us. There was an app on the app when you check in on the Southwest app. It tells you to acknowledge.
Acknowledge me.
Yeah, Thankfully, thankfully it wasn't an issue getting back, which is what I was scared of too. I was worried we weren't gonna be able to get back in time. It was gonna delay things. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I was like at the point where I was broke.
I'm not in a position where I can help you because the way that my bank account is set up. The thing is, I got a checking and a savings.
So that would not have been good having to spend the night at the fucking airport. So thank God. Thank God that didn't happen. So we released, outside of that weird story, it was really fun. It was a really fun trip. I got to partake in some edibles, which is always good. And that's about it. That's about it, really. It was a quick trip, but honestly, we need to look into staying there for a little bit longer. It looked like a cool city. But back to business. Right before I left on trip, I had just dropped, like literally the Thursday before I left, we just dropped the Briefcase EP. It's out finally.
What you don't know is that before I sent these to you, I said, any idea my brother thinks is not a good one, I'm going to do.
Y'all have been hearing me talk about this and promoting this and pushing this for so fucking long, y'all. Depends on how this Modelo treats me in the next 18 minutes or so. So it's just a lot of self-promoting, and that sometimes can be a little tiring in itself, just looking at social media a lot, because I have to restrict myself from social media. I'm the first to admit it. I have to restrict myself sometimes and just remove all apps, get them off of there. That's what I did this weekend before I went out. I just removed all apps, went out there. And I noticed every time I was like, I need to post something, I would go and I'd be like, nope, I don't have anything anymore. And when I had to do that like a few times to finally get it in my head, like, okay, this is what we're good. Like this, we're gonna catch up on everything else outside of social media, outside of music promoting, all that. But even as I was on vacation, right before I went on vacation, actually, I had a beautiful beat thrown on my lap.
Yo, Modelo can in my hand. I hit the bogey while a whole generation ain't seen that potency. Been filling rooms with sad songs and self-love.
I don't know how, but you know that it got thrown at me, and I'm set to do some of my best writing I've ever done for this track. It has to balance out with how great this beat is. On top of that, we also have collabs that started coming in. Actually, this individual I worked with on a song that is yet to come out yet. Worked with him on it.
Wake up in the morning and I brush my teeth. Roll up to the toilet and I gotta pee. I have to clean my hands with some soap in the sink.
And he started sending me some fire beats as well, and I feel blessed. I feel blessed, a little overwhelmed, because I just came off of like a week of promoting the EP. I told myself I wasn't going to write for like a couple weeks. I was going to take a couple weeks off. But, you know, when these things happen, you have to kind of just roll with it. So we are like in the process of writing 4 different tracks at the moment, and trying to just make sure each one is perfectly crafted and well designed. And there's variety, and so we're just trying to fit in all kinds of things that we can to just make some of the best music in general that I can. You know, I've been going to these concerts with my daughter. I got her like a whole bunch of concert tickets, and a lot of them just started just recently. And I go to these concerts and I see these different genres of music, but you always just see the difference in artists and their performance, their energy, how they handle being up there, the songs that they're playing. They're like stadium songs that you're like, okay, this is meant to be played in there. And that's what I want to, at one point, it's so high up there. At one point in my career, I would love to not hear my songs. I would love to make music to be played at a stadium arena, you know, just to hear what it sounds like, you know, even if I could, just to hear what the fuck that sounds like, because that would be cool as fuck. But outside of that, yeah, man, this it was we're back to work. We're back to work, and we're back to work. It's so funny. I had an incident at the airport happen. My daughter had just did my bun because she noticed I struggle with my bun making. I don't do a good bun. I honestly, as long as the fucking hair's not in my way, I'm okay with it. But she's like, nah, Dad, like, let me see. I got you. She did this really cool bun, but it did, like, my bun was like, it was a huge bun. So I was just walking through like that. TSA, he's like, I'm gonna have to pat your bun down real quick. I was like, oh shit, that is hilarious. And yeah, good stuff. But pretty much like I said, it's back to work week. We got this week we got a short week ahead of us, kind of. We got today's Wednesday, we got Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we got another concert in Austin for Claro. And then I go back to work on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'm off Friday until the next week. But that's Friday on the 15th is where we're going to be filming The Briefcase, the official. This is also something I've been alluding to as well. I haven't gone crazy filthy on promotion because I also want the movie to be complete as well. So that is in the process to be filmed beginning on Friday. Friday early morning, we're getting to work. And once we get all that done, I'm trying... I'm going to try to fit in a lot because I tried to coordinate this with my nephew. He had time off of work. I got time off of work. Unfortunately, he was only able to get Friday and Saturday. So we got to fit all filming in those 2 days, which I think is possible. I just have to write out a better plan, better map out for the days, what we're shooting, where we're going, kind of thing. That would be the best way to go about it. And honestly, we should have more than enough time to get it done in those 2 days, I feel. So yeah, that's going to be coming out eventually at some point, possibly end of April, early May. It just depends. I handed over the reins of this, like the videography of it. I handed over the reins to my nephew because this is something that he's really passionate about as well. He's really passionate about film editing, just like photo editing in general. He's always been smart with Photoshop, and this is something he'd like to do for his career. So, I'm gonna try to push him up there. I told him, hey, man, wherever I go, you are fucking coming with me. So, let's fucking just, I guess, give it a little bit of time here to wait as we get that. Until then, I'm going to try to be pushing out some content on YouTube. Content. You gotta push the content. You gotta get the content. I'm sorry. I know everybody says content. I'm trying to just fill up more of these pages. That's why you're going to be seeing more stuff on the YouTube. You're going to be seeing more videos on the YouTube, and it's not just going to be me talking. I'm going to try to keep these doing like weekly. I'm going to try to do them each week, or at least like around the day of being a week. And then we're going to also just try to do like just some, I don't know, funny shit that we think of, funny skits that I think of. We're just be throwing them there, reels, shorts, YouTubes, everything. We're just coming for everything right now. But we're also just, there's a ton of stuff. I have literally had a fuck ton of collaborations that I've done this year. And at some point, they're all going to be dropping. I got something dropping on April 17th with a feature I did for a guy loading. Is it loading? No, I'm sorry. It was Zane 20. Yeah, I'm trying to remember these names, and forgive me for, not. I got the official list right here. Zane S28.
A couple models if they sipping on some goose. It's the motherfucking function if they trying to get it too. Let them know that we don't ever fuck with you. Back on top of the stage, let them know 2 times with your hands in the air.
It's gonna be dropping very soon. And y'all will see that. I'll try to post, things I can to push those out as well, so you can hear me on other people's tracks. And it's not just fucking my own voice rapping. Maybe it's some people that you dig. I just worked with an artist by the name of FNO Sally.
The crew, and it's gonna be a real life version of the hot ones, cause we coming with heat. It's brunch, ain't having no Sally. Color your hair and we not talking Sally. Look
Super dope track. The track that is coming out, oh man, that one is some heat. There's just a lot of stuff that's just kind of sitting right now. I got an EP that I just finished up with another artist out of Austin. That one's we're just waiting on the album cover.
Ghetto top boy,
last single drop, man, nothing but crickets. I feel like them kids looking for the golden ticket. I was obsessed in.
Once the album cover's good to go, we're shooting that out there. It's gonna be a lot of work that is gonna be coming out, but this is all stuff that I've been working on this whole year and part of last year. This has been just it's been a lot of work, and it's been very sometimes complicated at times. Sometimes I'll be writing at least 3 or 4 in one day and having to take a break. It's just it's been a lot of work, but it's gonna be nice to see the culmination of how fucking everything unravels, you know, all these collaborations, these features that I've been doing, this work that I've been putting in, these EPs that I've been dropping, this rapping that I've been doing. We've just been trying to elevate this shit to get to another level, and I just want people to see that. I want people to see it and know that, you know, I'm giving this shit my fucking heart. And whether or not that works out, you got to just keep pushing, because this is something that I love to do. This is something that's therapeutic for me. This is something that helps me. Try therapy. Sometimes I don't connect talking with strangers. I never have. Had an incident happen when I was a younger kid, and it was weird as fuck trying to talk to somebody like a grown adult. And ever since then, I kind of just wrote that off. I tried again as an older person, but you know, I have not found the one that works for me yet. And it just, yeah. So until I do, this is my therapy. This is what helps me feel better. Sometimes I just write to write. I don't write to rap. I just write to get all my feelings out. If there's something that I'm feeling, if there's some type of way that I'm feeling, then I'm gonna put that into words. You know, I've already begun to do that with some of my songs that might not have even come out yet. Some of them are very heartfelt.
Up, it was nothing but a chicken patty sandwich. Knowing what you confronted was a different type of damage. With the ghetto quesadilla and the strawberry.
You know, things that I've felt, ways that I felt as a kid. Just a Young Kid is a perfect example of that. Because it's a rap track, you know, you can jam to it and you can just bob your head to it. But a lot of those things that I said in there, those are true things that I went through as a kid and as a teenager, shit that I had to see, witness, that I've been a part of. This is like my life here. So yeah, that's until we find something that works for us. This is our therapy, and I just hope y'all are ready for the tons of artwork that's going to be put out there. And yeah, man, fucking yeah, I hope everybody has a smooth rolling day, dope rolling week. If you watched all this entire thing, fucking kudos to you. But for real, there's a lot of work coming out, and it's going to be fucking awesome.
I said, keep on rocking the game. We gon' let them know we been on our way. Yeah, brunch.